What's good, people? It's Lewis or bbrights and I am back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little different to what I usually do to your EDM stuff. We're going to be making some melodic sad trap, as it's called nowadays, similar to artists like Ian Dior, Juice WRLD, Lil Skies, people like that. Yeah, so something I don't really do on this channel. I've done it once before. I wasn't talking in that video, but yeah. Today I've decided to do that. Depending on how it goes, I may make a fool of myself and even sing on it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's see how this goes. First off, I'm going to get a simple melody going, maybe with a simple chord progression, bass line. Recently, no matter what project or genre I do, I've been using this preset from Electra X, and the keys is called A Good Feeling. It's actually a really nice sounding preset. So let's just try and get something going. Let's think of the tempo. Yeah, so about 180. That'll work. Yeah, sounds nice. So let me know if anyone is familiar with these artists, Ian Dior, Juice WRLD, Lil Skies. The sad trap vibe is called nowadays. It's a bit emo-y, a bit melodic over some trap instrumental beats. That's literally what it is. So yeah, let's just see if we can get a bass line going, and we can go from there. So a lot of the sad trap vibes are usually written around the G sharp to E area, so anything between there. My favourite and most of the songs I know are around F sharp, minor, maybe major sometimes. Yeah, let's see if we can get something going. So there you go, that works already. This genre is literally simplicity is key. That is literally the not many layers, simple drums, and then yeah, Control B. And the last bar we'll put a C sharp there. Put up an octave, and let's just do some simple harmonies. So the major of D is F sharp, so let's just do F sharp there. Let's paste that. Do some small variations on the top melody to keep it interesting. This is a C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. The F is not in the scale, so it would be E. So it would be a C sharp and an E on top. Playing them keys. Put them in the mixer. We'll probably add 2 more instances of Electra X, maybe a bass line, and then we'll get some drums going. And then I'll make a fool of myself, depending if I'm feeling what I've made. I will embarrass myself and I'll sing on it. Why not? It's a fun tutorial. So yeah, let's load another Electra X. Recently downloaded some patches in my folders. I found this preset called Ecstasy. Sounds really nice. And what I might do is just copy the same pattern, but I might do some variations in melody to add a bit more movement, because this has some nice ping pong delay. Let's see if we can get something going here. Let's turn off the browser so we can get more room. Let's put it down an octave. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was lovely. What are the chances of that? Let's just paste that over to there. Let's just delete this half and Control B to copy what we just made. Control B. Just need to make sure we change the end part again, so this will be a C sharp. This will be an E. There, and we might do a G sharp. That'd be the chord. Sounds nice. Turn it down a bit. Usually with this genre you want your melodies relatively quiet for the artist to go over, and the drums will give it the more bouncy volume from it. I think we'll just make this a little more mono, and this will cover the stereo, and the ping pong going left to right will make it sound nice and wide. And then I feel like having a nice high key piano. This might be the last thing we add, and we'll add a nice bass line underneath. Let's name this piano. And I feel like having some ARP. We might half speed it with gross beat. And as we're in the key of F sharp minor, might as well just go up the scale and paste that. That seems to work. Let's paste that. It sounds stupid at the moment because it's just piano playing it fast. What we're going to do is we're going to add a gross beat. Right click the arrows, click on momentary, change it to half speed. Open a EQ, sorry. Cut out the low end, get rid of the muddiness, and we're going to add a reverb and drown it out. Use the large tool preset, put a low cut on, turn up the size, turn the wet down to about 75%, and turn the dry down to make it seem like it's in a fast bass. And then add a stereo enhancer with the subtle preset. With the other two. Could put it up an octave. If we go into my trap folder, there's a thing here called Refuge 888 by a producer called Eastbound. He produced the song Antidote by Travis Scott, if anyone's familiar with that. Turn up the crossfade so we can hold any note for as long as we want. And put on a G tune to find out what key this is in, see if it's in C or what. This is in B, so what we need to do is go over to the spanner or the automation looking thing, right click B, so now it's actually in key. Now if we play C, we are playing C, so we're good there. What we want to do is copy the bass notes, Control C, go over to the bass, Control V, that's too low of an octave, there we go. We're going to make this the same dark colour for the theme, and then already we've got something going. It sounds very nice. So we can just start adding drums. So let's go to my top kits, and let's open up the Nick Mira Haywire. Nice 808. Get a nice hi-hat. That works. Go to the little Uzi Vert kit. And here comes my SL Studio OCD. I like to rename these what they actually are. HH doesn't, it just frustrates me with hi-hat. So I'll just name it hat. Open hat, clap, A2A, whatever. We need to find an open hat now we're speaking of it. We want to turn off cut itself, and we're going to go on the automation clip, turn up the hold knob and turn all the other knobs down. So that's snappy, and it only sustains out the longer we hold the note. I'm going to name this open hat, and let's get some drums going. Simple hi-hat pattern to start off with is right click, feel each two-step, and simple enough. And now we can get some weird rolls, hi-hat rolls, and all that going. So yeah, let's make this nice and choppy for the bounce of the track. Because if you have a good melody and a good bounce for the drums, that's when the whole instrumental hits hard, and you add some good vocals on top, and then you get a hit. We're going to chop this in half like that. And then what we're going to do is going to click that note so we can copy it. And we're going to do a rapid one here. We're going to highlight all 4 notes, turn down the velocity just a little bit, hold Alt and then scroll and it turns them down. And what we're going to do is we're going to pan this a little to the left and the other one a little to the right. So this goes down to the left, and these one will go pan to the right, like that. And we're going to delete this part because we're going to copy these first 4 bars. Copy this one right there, and then what we're going to have here is just a simple rolling one right there. Perfect, and then click Control B, copy over, and we're done. Add the clap in, the clap hits on the 3 right there. We're going to highlight the note and turn the velocity up like that. And yeah, this will hit on the 3rd, like that. I'll put an EQ on it and boost some of the high ends because it seems a bit dull. Don't worry if your track clips. Track beats always clip. Pretty sure this 808 is in C, so we can just literally turn off the bass here. A trick I learned off one of the videos from Genius, if anyone's interested, if you add an EQ and you boost the 500 to 1 kHz range just a little bit, that frequency there, because then it makes it more audible on phone speakers and earphones. Because if you cut off all the low end and it's just a sub, you wouldn't hear it on regular, you would have to listen to it on a Bluetooth speaker or studio monitors or a sound system. So boosting this area here, turning down the 100 Hz range, get rid of that muddiness. And this will make it more audible on phone speakers and regular earphones. We're going to add 2 or 3 more things. We're going to add a nice kick drum, a nice fat kick drum. We're going to add a nice perk and a snare, just to give it a bit more rhythm, and then we're done. Nice fat kick. Let's see what snares there's in here. Let's go back in the little Uzi kit. Snares. That one right there will work, and then we just need a perk. There we go. So that is it for the drums. Simple enough, nothing too complex, no secrets being hidden. That is literally, you want your drums on top of the instruments because that's how you get your rhythm. So with the snare, you want this a little quieter than the clap. And that is literally it with the snare. It just adds more bounce, makes you bop your head. I'll copy that over, Control B again. What we're going to do is add some release onto that. Like that. Turn it down of course because it is stupidly loud. All we need to do now is add a fruity limiter onto the 808, go onto the compression tab, turn the threshold down to about -25 to -30, turn up the ratio a bit, and then link the kick to a channel, so just number 11. Then we want to right click the arrow and sidechain to this track, go back into the fruity limiter, and then select the kick as a sidechain. So now every time the kick plays over the 808 is a little sidechain. This will allow the kick to punch through just a little more. There we go. Copy that over, and that is essentially the beat. You just need to take some stuff out, maybe add 1 or 2 more elements for the melody, but we'll leave that for now. And then yeah, just work on the structure. So with the structure, what you do is you right click the pattern, split by channel, and everything has its own pattern. So now you can actually just go around and structure your song. So what I'll usually like to do is start off with the melody, second half, the bass line will come in there, and then I'll cut off the last bar there of the bass line. So when the 808 hits, it will hit just a little harder. That's when the piano art will come in. That'll be like a chorus thing. So when you hear the piano art, it would be in the chorus. The first half we'll take the kick drum out. Second half it will come in. Yeah. What we might do is copy that last bit here for the hi-hat and put it there. We'll take that one off there. It's just the nice keys. And that's the simple beat. So how long was that? Let's see. 22 minutes, not bad. Now it just takes some structuring. So I guess I'll make a fool of myself. And I'll make an edit now. And I'll come back with some vocals recorded. Because it'd just be easier rather than coming up with lyrics on the spot now. And yeah, I'll be back in a second with some foolish vocals. And I am back. So I actually recorded this already. But I didn't actually realise that I had to switch it back to my interface so I could record the vocals, which are down here. But I actually forgot to change back to FL ASIO to record the desktop audio. So I actually went through and played it, but it actually didn't record anything other than my voice. So I just had to re-record this. But yeah. So I bounced the instrumental beat out due to the vocal processing here. I used Auto-Tune Evo Antares. As you can see in the top left, it says there's 31.29 milliseconds of latency. And then it causes issues with the drums. It makes the kick to play off time and stuff like that. And it just causes all types of issues. So to avoid latency, I bounced the beat out into WAV format. So it's just here. I also added an extra element, which is a pluck here. But yeah. Simple enough. And yeah, for the vocal, I can embarrass myself and turn off the effects. That's the mix chain there. It might lag a little just because the virtual mix track is a relatively big plugin. Yeah, with everything turned off, this is me sounding like a dummy.
Hey. Everybody loves me. I started from the bottom with nothing.
So yeah, that is me sounding like a dummy. But yeah. With some small effects, there's it can make your vocal sound relatively decent. It's nowhere near an artist level, but yeah. So yeah, I added some Antares auto-tune, playing F sharp minor, which is the key. Some simple de-essing, lows, glue compressor, EQ with the radio for the intro, soundguidizer, EQ, and virtual mix track, which is a big old plugin. But yeah, with the effects, I also have two buses here, delay with the radio EQ on it, vintage Valhalla, linked to the bus, about around 50% and 45%. But yeah, with all the effects on, the vocal sounds like this.
Now everybody loves me. I started from the bottom with nothing.
And yeah, so with the instrumental beat, for the first intro I have the telephone effect on. So if it lags, I may have to rebounce it again. But yeah, this is what I have after the vocal processing.
Hey. Now everybody loves me. I started from the bottom with nothing. I'm grinding every day, I'm never stopping. All these people keep on hating, so I block them. Now I'm winning, I can take my family shopping. Hey, yeah, I got money, now I'm flossing. I feel happy cause my brothers know we're bossing. We be ice out head to toe and call me Frosty. Now I'm at the top, I know we're never struggling.
So yeah, as you heard in mid beat, I did turn off the effects and you can tell I made a difference. My mic isn't the best quality, I'm upgrading very soon. So you can hear some background noise. Obviously I can put a fruity limiter on and put a noise gate on and stuff like that, but it's only a basic tutorial. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, smash the like button, helps the channel grow, makes me happy. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, let me know, I'm happy to do them. I don't mind making a fool of myself. It's quite enjoyable anyway, so yeah, if you want to see another video like this on another genre or another version of this, maybe more happy or more radio friendly or poppy, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to do some more of that. I have a 10-minute challenge coming out next week as a hardstyle one. So that's going to be good. Yeah, so hopefully that goes down well. I'm doing a live stream sometime soon. I'll let everyone know. Like I said, I've been really busy working on my EP. That's almost done, coming out next month. And yeah, so that's the video done, and I hope you have a good day.